I'm so pleased that you're here and you've been able to join us. So our first day is all about posture, and that's where yoga begins. It's all about the posture and the foundation. So we're going to get straight to it and dive right in. So grab yourself a water, find something comfortable to wear, and come and meet me on the mat in a cross-legged position. So here we are, Sukhasana, easy cross-legged pose. Anything that you need to use to make yourself more comfortable in this position, whether you have blocks or cushions underneath your knees, you can use whatever you like. You don't have to be in lotus pose. If it feels uncomfortable, maybe you'd like to take your legs out a bit. Just listen to your body and understand that your body knows exactly what it can and can't do. So just settling into this position, I encourage you and invite you to close your eyes and just, without moving, take notice of how you're sitting. Without judgment, we don't hold any judgment, just feel how you're sitting in this position here. Are your shoulders curled? Is your head dipped? Is your tummy soft? Just see and visualize, without opening your eyes, how your body feels in this seated position. And then very slowly come to open your eyes, and we're just going to make some slight adjustments into this lovely cross-legged pose. So first things first, I want you to take a nice big inhale up into the tummy, draw it up to the top of the ribs, and then all the way up to the shoulder blades, and feel that movement of air coming in, trying to lengthen through your spine. Pull your shoulders back towards each other, opening the chest, and really sitting up from your hips here. So pull your tummy and your waist out of your hips, feeling yourself grow. And then begin to draw your shoulders away from your ears, so you feel that really nice long line down the length of each side of your neck. Pulling your shoulders back towards each other, keeping that ripple of breath coming in and out of the body. Seeing if the knees just want to fall open a little bit more, having been in this position for 30 seconds or so. And then from here, now you're in your position and you feel really tall and grounded here. We're going to take the opposite hand to the opposite knee and take the left hand behind us. So we're going to sit up tall, so really feel those two sit bones grounding into the mat here. Find the connection, sit up tall, and then slowly on an exhale, we're going to twist from the waist. So slowly begin to move the head, look over the left shoulder, squeezing the tummy button back to the spine here. The more you're able to do that, the more twist and the more space you create. So long, slow, deep inhales, and exhale, find a little bit more. Inhale, and exhale, come back to the center. Let's swap over. Opposite hand to opposite knee, right hand behind you, sit up tall first of all. Take a nice inhale through the crown of the head. Exhale, pull the core back to the spine and slowly open here. Open the chest, really feel those ribs pulling around, opening up. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist a tiny bit more. Inhale, and exhale, come back to center. So now we're going to take the left hand down to the mat, reach the right hand up, inhale through the length of those fingers, and then exhale, feel your body reach over to the left side of you. Important here just to plug this right hip into the mat, bend this left elbow and really feel these right ribs fanning open. It's really nice to try and look underneath that armpit, only if it's okay on your neck, but breathing deeply into this left lung. So visualize all of those ribs parting from each other, energizing all those intercostal muscles between the ribs. And then very slowly you're going to take this right hand and bring it parallel to the mat. Dip your chin to your left armpit and bend that left elbow. Then you're going to flip your right hand so the palm is facing the ceiling, and feel that lovely external rotation in the arm. Breathing deeply here, and then slowly bring it back to center. Take the right hand down to the mat. Reach the left hand up on an inhale through those fingers. Exhale, reach over to the right. Open that the left ribs. Really breathe into this left lung here. Reaching tall through these right fingers. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, reach the left hand down parallel to the mat, and then slowly draw your chin into the line of that right elbow. Slightly bend the right elbow here, trying to find a stretch down the back of the neck, or even the side of the neck here. Flip that left palm up, feeling that external rotation of the arm, finding a really lovely stretch here. And then slowly on the next exhale, bring it back to center. And then bring your knees together, rolling up, coming up to standing onto our mats. So from here we're going to come into a beautiful forward fold and coming into a cobra position. So standing nice and tall on your mat, really grounding down through those feet. It's important here to find the connection between all four corners of your feet so you feel really, really grounded here. Before we go into the forward fold, we're just going to do some nice stretches for the side body. So really reaching up again through those fingers, and then cross the right foot over the left, and then reach over. Really inhale through this right side, feeling the ribs expand. Exhale, come back to center. Let's go the other way. Bring the left hand up, left hand over right leg, and reach over. Try not to fall forward. Really find the opening across the chest. Reaching tall through those fingers and really grounding down through this right leg. Very nice. From here, we're going to take both hands all the way up to the sky, look up. Take a nice inhale, and slowly we're going to rain it down into our forward fold. So generously bend the legs here. Find a little bit of movement if you feel like you need to straighten one leg at a time. That sometimes can feel really nice in the first forward fold of the day. Important to mention here, your head should be really heavy, so try not to hold any tension. Just feel the back of the head, let go, let gravity, just allow it to fall gently down. So from here we're going to inhale, come up into a halfway lift. So either fingertips to mat or palms to shins, straighten the back, really nice. Sending those hip bones down towards the back of the mat. And then slowly we're going to melt ourselves forward, back into that forward fold, planting our hands on the floor and stepping back into a plank position here. Drop the knees on an inhale, cross the ankles, drop the hips, and then slowly you're going to pin those elbows into the side body and come down very slowly all the way down to the mat. Release the ankles here, spread your fingers wide, and on an inhale you're going to lift the chest off the mat. Pull those shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. Shining that crown as far forward as possible and really feel like you're engaging your legs here. So pull your knees off the mat and feel the connection of the back of the feet of the mat here. Exhale, bring your head down to the mat. Inhale, we're going to come up a little further now. Push down through the hands and see if you can lift that chest off the mat. Really beautiful for the lower back here. This is strengthening that lower back. Opening the chest and slowly exhale it down. Take a nice inhale here. We're going to move our hands forward and bring our elbows underneath our shoulders into Sphinx Pose. So I really want you to imagine that someone's pulling your shoulder blades back, down your back here. Really open up through the chest. And notice how much length you're getting in through the back of the spine here. And then a little tiny micro movement just to extend that length even more by slowly dipping your chin down towards your chest and lengthening through the back of the neck here. Really nice. Try not to let it go into the buttocks. You're using the lower back muscles in your lumbar spine to really create this beautiful posture. Very slowly we're going to melt those lower ribs down to the mat. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Bring your hands back towards your chest. And we're going to flow up and down from our cobra now. So inhale, push up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze those elbows into the body. Exhale down. Feel this beautiful ripple movement. It's so really nice for the spine. It's a real wake up for that spinal cord. Inhale, creating lots of space. Exhale, drop it down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. You can really feel this working your triceps here as well. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it down to the mat. Bring your hands beside you, the backs of your hands on the mat, and really then plug your shoulders into the mat. So really spread your shoulders away from each other and pin the front of the shoulders to the mat. Bring your left ear to the mat, hugging those shoulders in, and then swap over right ear to mat. Very nice. Bring your hands to your chest, curve your toes under, and then we're going to push up into a plank position from here. So you really want to pull your core back to your spine, be strong through your legs, be strong through your hands, and release up into your lovely plank position. Bend your knees, untuck your toes, bring your forehead to the mat into extended child's pose, taking 3 grounding breaths here, and just checking in and seeing how the body feels. Really spreading your breath as wide as you can, opening the back of the ribs. And then slowly stack yourself up into your seated position and come back to Sukhasana onto your mat. So bring yourself into this original position, and now I just want you to rest your hands on your knees, close your eyes, and see how you feel in comparison to when we first sat here. Are you sitting taller? Are you more aware? Are you pulling your core back to your spine? Hopefully we've created the beginnings of a beautiful posture, and your spine is nice and long and you feel energized. Thank you so much for joining me for day 1. I've enjoyed having you, practicing with you, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Thanks again.